If you've watched my previous video, you'll know that at the end of that one, I declared that next week, I would be releasing a small add-on to that video. Today, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. The main two goals of this video are to explain firstly, the roles of Cassie and Vanessa in Help Wanted 2, and second, the sister location and Pizzeria Simulator sections, and how they connect to Micheal Afton. Now, I would like for you to watch my previous video, or at least the story section, because that's where the base of today's video has been made. If you've watched that one, feel free to continue with me. Now, let us move on to what I actually do believe in. This has major lore implications, and I plan to dive way more deeper into this a couple weeks from here on out. The idea I am basically proposing is that the fire of Pizzeria Simulator, the one which was supposed to end all of the remnant off, actually didn't work. I am proposing that every spirit in the fire, William being an exception, is still roaming around, and that is what we are seeing here. The sister location segments can only really be seen by Micheal, but we know for a fact that stuff like this never happened. We were never helping Helpy during Pizzeria Simulator, we were just doing our job, and that I think is what is the trick. The fire did indeed get rid of the remnant, but this ending up with the spirits having their memories merge, their spirits broken down into multiple halves. They themselves forgot about their experiences, similarly to the fourth closet. Micheal is showing these memories his mind brought up to his friend, Bonnie Bro. In the bunker, Micheal only remembers there being a couple of animatronics, and one of them being his sister, and that's what he shows us. A memory brought up by his simply showing what he would have thought his sister would do with a night guard, play a game, and then give them ice cream. Same with Pizzeria Simulator. Micheal remembers there being animatronics, he remembers the vents, he remembers there being a monitor which shows advertisements, and there being a bear on top of that. He doesn't necessarily remember why he was there, so his mind just brings up to him that hey, he might have been helping the only friendly animatronic there. This theory itself changes the entire story of Five Nights at Freddy's. This theory, I think, is downright proving to us that every soul in the fire, Charlotte, Elizabeth, Micheal Afton, the 5 kids, they are all around, but they need to know their whole story, their whole purpose, on how they were brought to this state, to finally put their souls to rest. And that is what I think the next few games are going to be showing us. In fact, the line "Remember Jeremy" could literally be directed towards the soul of Jeremy, telling him to literally remember his own story. I know that the implications of this theory are huge, and that's why I plan to dedicate a whole video, probably during the second week of 2024, to show you all everything covered in this video, and other evidence surrounding this. Now, let us cool down the temperature, and talk about something that I'm a bit easier about, and something I'm not too confident in. Cassie's and Vanessa's roles in Help Wanted 2. Cassie is actually fairly simple, because if Cassie's dad is indeed our player, then Cassie is probably a driving goal for him. The note that can be found in the VR hub probably is the note that was left to Cassie by her dad. Vanessa is a bit more interesting. As you all know, the Princess Quest ending of Help Wanted 2 throws this bombshell on us, showing us Vanny, who has somehow returned from the events of Security Breach. Now, why do I say that Vanny has somehow returned? Well, the simple reason is that due to the Roxy Salon minigame, I think that it is all but confirmed that this game takes place either during or after Security Breach, but before Ruin. We know for a fact that Vanessa and Gregory had to have come back down to the Pizzeria Simulator location in order to bury the mimic and have knowledge about mexes. Since we can also tell that Cassie's dad was in the Pizzeria Simulator location, I think that what is happening here is that we are just seeing the Princess Quest ending that was in Security Breach being done again. A lot of people have said that Vanny being outside the claw machine means that Vanessa is still possessed by Vanny, but to that, I've got to ask, that when in this franchise has something been shown to us in a metaphorical way? Even back in Sister Location, Elizabeth doesn't canonically die outside, but it is shown to us just as a metaphor to progress the story. The puppet doesn't canonically literally take the heads of the animatronics to give the kids life. I think you all get my point here, that there could very well be just a metaphor here as well, with Vanny just being a way to portray Vanessa. Imagine how goofy it would have felt if Vanessa would have been outside that claw machine. What I think is happening in this ending is the event where Vanny gets free of Glitch Trap's control. I think that this ending is taking place simultaneously with the ending of Security Breach. I think that the moment Gregory completed the third princess quest was the moment when Cassie's dad held the sword. This right here, trust me, is my only shot in the dark. I'm pretty confident about the other answers. The reason I say that this ending takes place with Security Breach is because none of the minigames required to get this ending take place after Security Breach, except for one. Am I 100% confident in what I am saying? No. Not even close. But do I think that this idea itself can work? Yes, it can, under specific circumstances. Another thing I want to point out is that I am confident that the Princess Quest ending takes place before the normal ending. This is simply because the old man tells us that we are literally giving away the Glitch Bonnie plushie to get the Vanny mask. Then, during the normal ending, we give the Vanny mask we got from the Princess Quest ending to our daughter, Cassie. If you want some more context behind this, again, check out my video last week again. But, that is going to be it for today's video. There sadly won't be a video next week, but that's kinda just for my own sake. I appreciate all the love and cooperation you guys have shown me through all this time. Thanks a lot for watching this video, you guys don't know how much that genuinely helps me. Also, drop a like, so that more people can see this. This is my last video for the year, and goddamn, am I proud of how far we've come. Thanks a lot for watching, again. But bye, and have a Fozerific day.